What's going on, guys? Abounding Games here with a little update on some Mega Evolution promos. So it looks like right here, as we're starting off with Charmander, we can look back around May and see that he was up about $46.12. Now this card hasn't really went down too bad, but it also hasn't went up. And as you can tell recently in the most recent prices, it's around $38 to $39, maybe gonna push around $40. Now I think this card is going down, not because of the likability of this card, but it's just the 30th anniversary coming out. You have the Mega Rayquaza coming out, and a lot of people are wanting those cards, and when those cards start going up, some of these cards like this get pushed back. But I would say, guys, keep an eye on this card. It could drop another $5 to $10, dropping around $30 to $28. I mean, if you get a $20 to $30 card, that's a pretty good deal for this, and I think that this is a card you should keep an eye on. Not only that, the PSA 10 of this card is pretty solid, so if you can get this card to drop down another $10, I would say it's pretty worth it, with the PSA 10 or the PSA gradings being $80 now recently to $90 actually with tax. So I would keep an eye on this card. This is definitely a card that I'm keeping an eye on for my collection, as well as to maybe grade or to put in to buy and keep for later prices going up. Next Pokemon we have here is Bulbasaur. So as you can tell, back in May, Bulbasaur was only at $23 and shot up to $46.10 May 18th. So we went from a couple days, what was that, May 12th all the way up to May, what was that, 18th. We went up that much in price. So if we come up to actually the recent dates, we're actually seeing kind of a same instance where we're back down to around $28 to $29 for this card. This card might be one you might want to look at, because honestly, as recent sells, you can see it's going up in price. So maybe this is a card that you should be checking out, making sure that, hey, this card might go up, and if it does, hey, pick it up now, because right now it's only at 28 bucks. It's under $30 for this really nice card. And as you can tell from recent sales before, this card was at high 46s to $45. And so I think this is a card that you guys should definitely be keeping an eye on and watching as the price fluctuates from around $30. And now it might go up in the next month. It might go up another $10 and you have a $40 card there. So check out this Bulbasaur. I think it's a really good investment. I think this one is definitely a card to keep in the collection that is really nice, but also if you buy and sell, this is definitely a card that I would try to keep an eye on, because it looks like it's had this same recent thing where it goes from around $24 there up to $46, and here we are around $28 to $29, and you never know, in the next couple weeks or in the next couple of days, just like this, it could just fluctuate back up another $10 to $20 just like that. So keep an eye on this Bulbasaur. I would definitely, if you see it at any local card shops or you pull it, keep that bad boy and hold on to it, because I think these prices will be going back up in the next couple months after we get these new sets coming out, like 30th anniversary and the Mega Rayquaza set as well. Alrighty, so this next Pokemon we're gonna look at is Squirtle here. Squirtle honestly has never been up in price. It looks like Squirtle, like the highest looks like $33, which is kind of insane to me, because you would think it'd be the other way with Bulbasaur. But Squirtle looks like it's the lowest priced out of the three starters, and as you can tell right now, it's at a whopping $27. So it's not the I don't think it's the worst it's done. Oh yeah, it's definitely close to the worst it's done, but it looks like, honestly, I don't know if this is a card I would even think about unless you want Squirtle for your collection or you're just collecting these cards. If you're trying to do an investment of buying, I don't really see the value in him going too high, but I do see, as a collector, great card. This card is beautiful. I love this card, and I do want to add this to my collection. But if you're looking at it as a value price, and we're looking at these prices right now, I would not look into this as one of those things where it's like, hey, I need to get this because it's going to skyrocket in the next couple weeks, like Charmander or the Bulbasaur might. This card looks like, even from all the way back in March till now, it's not even reached $40 of a card, whereas the other two have. So yeah, Squirtle, I would just not even think about, honestly, unless you're collecting it or you're just a collector. If you're not looking at it for price wise, go ahead and get it. This card is absolutely stunning. I can't disagree on that. But if you're looking at it as someone that just buys and sells and doesn't want to add it to the collection, I definitely would pass on even keeping your eye on this one. I might bite myself in the butt for saying that, but from what it looks like in these past recent months, it really hasn't grown much in price like the other two have. So yeah, as this one, I would just kind of pass on if you see, and maybe buy the other two if you are very hesitant. If you're like, oh, I want one of the starters to buy and sell, I don't know which one to get, I would definitely I would definitely look more towards the Charmander out of all three, of course. But if you had to choose and you are there and you're in an instant, I would choose this Squirtle, or not Squirtle, I would choose the Bulbasaur over Squirtle because as you can tell in recent sales, this has just not been a hot card that has been going up in price. So if you're collecting though, hey, this is sweet. This is sweet here. So yeah, I would definitely go with the Bulbasaur. Charmander, of course, first, and then Bulbasaur, and then I would pick this bad boy up dead last. But no, this is still a cool card, so it's a cool card to pick up no matter what. And of course, with these three, again, I would recommend going for Charmander no matter what out of all of them. But if I had to choose out of Squirtle or Bulbasaur, I would be going for Bulbasaur and then Squirtle last. If you have like a certain budget that you have to go through, you have to kind of like buy them here and there, I would definitely Charmander, Bulbasaur, and then Squirtle. Honestly, if it was like popularity wise, of course Charmander, Squirtle, then Bulbasaur. But for some reason, the Squirtle has not blown up in prices like the Bulbasaur has. Bulbasaur has been really high up. But then we look at the other promos. They just all have not blown up. I mean, you can go down and look. Now, this Mudkip I noticed has been going up super high, or was up high a little in price. If we go to actually Mudkip here, it's stayed around a constant just like $28, which is really good compared to the other cards besides, of course, Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur. And if you compare it to the Squirtle, it's around the same price as that. So this is definitely a card that, honestly, I would maybe consider getting. If I had to pick out any of the actual cards themselves, this Mudkip is one that I definitely would choose out of any of these, because as you can tell, like, I don't see any of these other guys really going up in price. I don't see why they would. I don't see the reason why they would. We have Totodile here that's actually a pretty solid price as well. As you can see, Totodile was up pretty high. I forgot about this. Totodile, which is a beautiful card. I love the shiny Gyarados there. But it was up $42, and now it's dropped down to $17. So maybe this is definitely a card you should look at, because honestly, even now I'm looking at it because I didn't realize how high this card actually was. This card was up at $42 back in June, which was not too long ago, actually. It's, I mean, a couple months ago, but still. And now it's dropped down to $17. So that could be a really bad thing. That could be just the price never going back up. Or it could be a great thing for us collectors, buying this card, being able to keep it. Either sell it when it gets high or keep it and know that, hey, I saved a lot of money on a card that I can put in my collection, and now I don't have to spend $40 more on it because it went back up from what the prices were in June. So Totodile is definitely one I would look at, continue to look at. Yeah, we have Oshawott and as well as Snivy here and Tepig. These three here, I feel like I would definitely pay attention to as well. I definitely pay attention to Tepig. For some reason, sometimes a lot of his cards stay up. Like right here, we have a pretty decent fluctuation of this. It goes down to $5 from $20. So this is a card I would definitely maybe look at. The PSA is not too. The PSA is actually really. The pristine is really high, but the PSA 10 isn't also that bad either. It's over $100. But with the recent prices of PSAing, I would not invest in anything like that, because you're going to be spending $90 on PSA grading. So you got to put that into adding to your grading now, because that's really expensive. But yeah, I would stick an eye with, Totodile, Cyndaquil, Chikorita maybe even. I wouldn't even really maybe bother with Chikorita. Let's see what this price is of Chikorita when it shows up. But as you can tell, this high price, it looks like it was up in the 25s and now it's down to about $10, $9, and then what's this? Yeah, about $28. So yeah, Chikorita is definitely one I would keep an eye on too. I would keep an eye on, of course, the three main trio, Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle, if you're going to invest in any. If you're collecting, of course, these are all great prices to collect. Even these three are in great prices right now to collect. I would jump on them as fast as possible because they might skyrocket out of nowhere like they have before. So, yeah, if I'd recommend as a collector, jump on it. Jump on all of them. If you're just collecting for fun and not really in the mindset of the prices, I would just jump on any of these, because these are all beautiful prices for these cards. I mean, these cards are gorgeous, and honestly, even like a $40 version of this is worth it to me, because these cards look so good. So yeah, I would, as a buyer though, I would not just go and buy all of them randomly. I know some people are like, well, if you have the whole collection, it'll cost more, but I don't see that honestly with this. I think these cards that aren't high aren't ever going to be really high. Whereas we have like Mudkip, I see this card definitely staying around the same price constantly. I don't see it ever going over $40. I don't know why it would. Definitely like these sets are never going to go over probably $20 to $30. And I could be wrong. Maybe in the next couple of years they might. But in like a quick buy and sell, I don't see them in the next year going up that high. Totodile, of course, and then Cyndaquil and Chikorita. I would definitely look at these cards. I'd invest in these very well. And then, of course, the 3 main, I would. Turtwig, of course, is one of my favorite Pokemon, but I would just add him to the collection. No investment. I would just buy him for the collection. And then Chimchar and Piplup as well. The rest, though, I would just, like I said, at the end of this video, just to kind of sum it all up, I would look for Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, if that's what you're wanting. If you're investing money to save money and build your money up from this and sell later on, I would look at these 3 as investment. Cyndaquil, Totodile, and Chikorita, I would look as investments. And yeah, and even Mudkip, I would definitely check him out. That'd be pretty sweet. But the rest of these I would just get for collection. I am trying to collect all these just for fun as well, so I don't want to sound like I'm a scalper. But this is all like, they're all so cool, so they're all good to collect, I think, price-wise right now, and this is the best time to buy them for the prices. But if you're gonna buy to sell in the future, I wouldn't buy all of them. I would just buy these 3, the trio here, the Chikorita, Cyndaquil, and Totodile, and then I would maybe pick up Mudkip as well as that buy if you're trying to buy to resell down the road. And I would definitely buy Charmander if you're gonna PSA grade, because his PSA right now is, I'm pretty positive, pretty decent. His PSA 10, yeah, his PSA is pretty solid. That's pretty worth it. It's like right now running around 170, probably around $200 for a PSA 10. So I mean, if you do the price, let's catch a Charmander real quick. We caught him. We have the 3 trio now. But anyways, if you actually go and take this to PSA, you got to do the. I mean, you're making a little bit right now. It might not be worth PSAing, but as you can tell, at recent sales, PSA was pretty high, so that might skyrocket as well. So yeah, guys, if you guys enjoyed the video, give this video a like, subscribe for more Pokemon TCG content that will be coming. I will be bringing some more out on these cards that are fluctuating. There's so many cards that are needing reviewed over, so we're gonna do that. And we're gonna collect this Ekans. Oh no, that's a game. Wow, I just got clickbaited. But we're gonna make more videos because these cards are definitely fluctuating all over with the new sets coming out. But if you guys enjoyed this video, give this video a like, subscribe, comment down below what you would like to see next, what cards you would like to see next. Cards that you think are too expensive or maybe too low even at that. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Come back for some more videos. We're gonna definitely come back and check out some more cards that are going down in price as well, even going up. So catch you guys on the next one. See ya.